My child, have you ever wondered what truly lies beyond the veil of this earthly existence? What wonders await in the realm we call heaven? Many imagine heaven as a place of endless clouds, where souls float aimlessly, playing harps for eternity. But I tell you, the truth is far more magnificent than human minds can fathom. Beloved, open your heart and mind. For today, I shall reveal to you the heavenly truths that will transform your understanding of eternity. This is not mere speculation or human imagination. What I'm about to share comes directly from the Holy Scriptures, truths that have been hidden in plain sight, waiting for those with eyes to see and ears to hear. Are you ready to embark on this journey of divine revelation? To see heaven as it truly is, and to understand your place in God's grand design? Then listen closely, for these words may very well change the course of your eternal destiny. My child, let us begin with the words of my Son, Jesus. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again, and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. Behold the Father's house. Not a simple dwelling, but a place of unimaginable splendor. Each mansion meticulously crafted for every soul that chooses to follow the path of righteousness. But what does this heavenly abode truly look like? Let us turn to the book of Revelation, where John the Apostle was granted a glimpse of this celestial realm. And he showed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of God and of the Lamb. In the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river, was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. Can you picture it, my child? A river so pure, it sparkles like the finest crystal, flowing directly from the very throne of God. And alongside it, the tree of life, not just one, but many, bearing fruit of indescribable variety and healing power. Imagine, if you will, the significance of this tree. In the Garden of Eden, access to the tree of life was barred after the fall of man. But here, in the heavenly realm, it stands as a testament to the restoration of all things. Its fruit, ever-changing and abundant, symbolizes the endless variety and richness of life in God's presence. And the leaves, my child, for the healing of the nations. Even in perfection there is growth, there is renewal. This is not a static paradise, but a dynamic realm of continuous revelation and joy. But heaven is not just a place of beauty and abundance. It is a realm of purpose, of worship, and of intimate communion with the divine. After this I beheld, and, lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations, and kindreds, and people, and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our God which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. Imagine, my beloved, a gathering of souls from every corner of the earth, united in perfect harmony, lifting their voices in praise. This is the eternal purpose for which you were created, to dwell in the presence of the Almighty, to know Him fully and to be fully known. But there is more, so much more to this heavenly realm than what human words can capture. Let us delve deeper into the mysteries of eternity. Describes a sight of indescribable wonder. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. This, my child, is no ordinary city. It is the very dwelling place of God among His people. A place where the divine and the human realm intersect in perfect unity. Verses 21 and 22 of the same chapter paint a picture of its splendor. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of one pearl. And the street of the city was pure gold, as it were transparent glass. And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it. Can you imagine walking on streets of pure, transparent gold? Entering through gates made of single, massive pearls. But more than its physical beauty, consider the profound truth. There is no need for a temple. for God himself dwells among his people. The dimensions of this holy city are beyond comprehension. The city lies 4 square, its length the same as its width, and he measured the city with his rod, 12,000 stadia. Its length and width and height are equal. 12,000 stadia, that's approximately 1,400 miles in each direction. A city so vast it defies our earthly understanding of space and structure. And yet, my child, this is the home prepared for all who believe. My beloved, in this heavenly realm, all the sorrows and pains of earthly existence will be but a distant memory. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Now, my child, you might wonder, what will we do for all eternity? Will we simply float on clouds, playing harps as some imagine? The truth is far more glorious. Heaven is not a place of idle pleasure, but of purpose, growth, and endless discovery. You will explore the vastness of God's creation, unhindered by the limitations of your earthly body. Your mind will expand to grasp truths that were once beyond your comprehension. You will create, not for vanity or profit, but for the pure joy of reflecting the Creator's own creative nature. You will build relationships deeper and more meaningful than any you've known on earth, free from the barriers of mistrust, jealousy, or fear. And yes, you will worship, but not in the limited way you might imagine. Every act of love, every moment of wonder, every new discovery will be an act of worship. For in that realm, the artificial divide between the sacred and the secular will be no more. All of life will be infused with the glorious presence of the divine. Consider the words of the prophet Isaiah, who glimpsed this eternal pursuit of knowledge. For the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. In heaven, this promise finds its ultimate fulfillment. You will never exhaust the depths of God's wisdom, never tire of learning, never cease to be amazed by new revelations of His glory. And what of service, my child? In this realm, service is not a burden, but a joy. Remember the parable of the talents, where the faithful servants were given charge over cities. Heaven is not a place of idleness, but of purposeful activity. You will find fulfillment in tasks perfectly suited to your abilities and passions, all in service to the King of Kings. But my child, hear this well. The choice to enter this heavenly realm is yours to make here and now. The invitation has been extended, the price has been paid. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life. The path may seem narrow, the journey challenging, but I assure you, the reward is beyond anything you can ask or imagine. As the Apostle Paul wrote, "For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an